Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet channel. Today we're going to do a low country boil with a Florida twist. Y'all stay tuned. If you're over in West Florida, Pensacola, over that area, you're going to have a lot more influence from like crawfish, oysters, your shellfish, things like that. And it's a bayou country, just very similar to Louisiana. You get up to northeast Florida, where I grew up. It's a lot of influence from brackish water. St. Johns River is a major, river that flows out right at Jacksonville. And their seafood is more, their low country boil is more traditional, like a South Carolina, Gullah, South Georgia kind of thing. But as you get further down south, it starts to get a little bit more influence from, the Spanish people that, made Florida home. And, and the animals do, and crustaceans and so on, they do start to change the further south you get. So today we're kind of do one that's going to, I think, represent my region, which is right in the middle. We're right in the middle. So I've never seen this done anywhere on YouTube or the internet. So I'm going to say this is going to be the Backwoods Gourmet Low Country Boil. So this recipe is really going to be kind of made to feed, 2-3 people. A lot of low country boils, it's something you can do easy to cook a big crowd. Today we're going to just show you the recipe, and then you can, adjust your ingredients to feed as many people as you want. So I just got my burner started, and the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 full strength beers in here. You guys who have watched me before, you know I don't drink these. Those would really knock me down pretty quick, and I would never be able to get through one of these YouTube videos. We're going to put another one in, and we'll let that come up to a simmer. Okay, so putting that beer in there, that's the Keys, that's the Keys Influence. We're gonna lend that to the Florida Keys there. So we just have a Zatarain's crab bowl pouch. Go ahead and put that in there as she's warming up, and we'll let it go a little longer. The most important thing about this particular recipe is the order that things go in. Also here we're going to add 2 tablespoons of salt. With this new burner, that is literally taking like 0 time to start boiling. So we want to bring it up to a simmer, and then we'll kick it down just a bit. Alright, like I said, the most important thing here is the order. And here's where our ingredients are going to switch up a little bit. We got some 3 different kinds of potatoes. We got purple, gold, and red potatoes. And we also have some manzano bananas, which are very much like a potato. So we're going to get those in there. Here, most of your low country recipes only have lemon. Here we got lemon and lime, and we're also going to give it just a little bit of key lime juice. Over here in this bowl, this will be the 3rd thing we're going to put in. This is our sweet corn, smoked sausage, and smoked chorizo. That's homemade Backwoods Gourmet smoked chorizo. And then over here we have some onions and garlic, which will go in very close in this proximity. The very last thing that goes in will be our seafood. Okay, as our water and beer is coming up to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and add about 3 tablespoons of Old Bay, and this is the traditional, original Old Bay. That is a must-have for this. do this is you got to start the things that are going to take the longest to cook first. And here, seeing that these little Manzanillo bananas are still in the peels, I'm going to go ahead and drop them, get them about maybe a 5 or 6 minute start on the potatoes, which will be the next longest thing to cook. Okay, I give those about 3-5 minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my lemons and limes in there, because I want everything to get flavored with that. So the Concord Banjo Burner, you can actually turn that thing down low. I mean, you can blow it like a blowtorch, but it'll give you a nice even heat, even burning real low right now. We got it covered up and we're simmering in our pot there. You know, it's just a nice simmer. So very controllable, low or high. Simmering those bananas for about 8 minutes, and they're already starting to bust open in there. Let's go ahead and put in our potatoes. And we're going to let them go. Since they're small, we're going to let them go about 8 minutes also. If they're bigger, we let them go 10. Okay, it's been another 8-10 minutes. Onions and garlic. Right in a pot. Like I said before, once you know the order of these things go in, this is really easy. Alright, another 8 minutes. In goes my corn, sausage, and my red chili pepper. If you like your corn more done, put it in a little earlier. I don't like mine so done. Grab the lid, grab back on, set our timer. Hey guys, well that looks and smells awesome already. But here we go. Here's the Florida version. We got some Florida spiny lobster tails. We split the bottom so it'll make it easier to pick them. So we have 2 of those. Like I said, this is for 2 people. So you're gonna need 1 of those for each people. And then we have our wild caught Florida shrimp. And I've peeled about half of these and left half of them on the shells. Some people like to peel them. Mrs. Backwoods don't. So we'll stick them in there and let that come back to a boil. Which, with this burner, ain't gonna take long. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so we watch that very closely. We turn the fire up just a little bit. The minute it comes back to a rolling boil, which is almost there, we're going to turn it off and leave it set for 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and kill the fire. I'll put the lid back on and just let it settle down. Everything will finish perfectly, and our seafood will not be overcooked. Oh, by the way, when I put the seafood in, if you got some blue crabs, put them in at the same time. Maybe a little earlier, but I couldn't find any. I tried to find them, no luck. I had some crabs, but we already ate them all, unfortunately. I tried to find some today, could not find any. You know, we're right here in the middle of Florida. We're not right on the coast, so it's not always easy to just go out and find them or catch them. So if you had some crabs, I would definitely put those in there too. You know, that would make it, you know, blue crabs are everywhere in Florida. So, you know, that would have made it even more special. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes. I don't have a, you know, a strainer thing in this particular pot. If you have one of those nice turkey fryers, go ahead and use that. So I'm just going to dip in here with our big spider. Get everything out. We'll put it right up here on the pan. Alright, time for the plate up. We have a little sriracha butter. We're going to pour that right on the bottom of the plate there. Come in for a couple corns. Alright, some nice lobster. You know, this is Florida lobster. And maybe we'll Just drizzle a little bit of that butter right on those guys. And here we got lots of stuff, you know, the lemon, there's a little bit of that manzano banana. You know, since this is for me, not Miss Backwoods, I'm going to bring in that pepper, some potatoes, make sure we get all three colors, and then some shrimp. They look pretty awesome. Some of that sausage. Okay, so it's a pretty awesome looking meal. Bring in even a lemon, and you know, this is going to be seafood boil Florida style. And if you want, just drizzle a little bit more of the butter right over the top. Corn is perfect. A bit of pepper and some manzano banana. Really gives it a, you know, Florida taste. So yeah, that was pretty great. Turned out real good. So the weather's finally cooling down a little bit. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get out the barbecue equipment, start doing some more barbecue videos. Also, I want to do a couple of sausage making videos for you coming up. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you'll see when we post those. Thanks for watching Backwoods Gourmet. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button right there. To check out our last video, it's right up here. And for a whole playlist of cooking fish and seafood outdoors, check it out right up here. We'll see you next time.